Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Canyon. Welcome back to another collection of things. Wheelin' Wednesday. Of course, Wheelin' Wednesday dominated for the past couple months and the next couple months by Crawlympics 2024. We've miraculously made it to stage 2. Okay, let me break it down as simply as possible. This is an unprecedented occurrence. So far as I know, it is 11:45 in the morning, give or take. It is, hold on, bear with me. It's about 98 degrees. Okay, we'll blame part of it on the heat. We'll blame part of it on the fact that it's 11:45 in the morning, and as we stand here now, it's about 9 hours since we got home from Nuts Scary Farm. So this disclaimer is here, offered from the editor in place of the driver slash recorder slash everybody that was involved, because there's no other way to put this other than LoLo ran twice. LoLo ran in week 3 and LoLo just ran again in week 4. It was supposed to be toothless. You want to know how bad it was? I didn't even notice it in the edit. I edited the entire video, and then when I was updating the spreadsheet for the finishing times, LoLo's name was on it twice. And I was like, did I already type that in? No, LoLo ran twice. Here's the good part about it. It doesn't change anything at all. In fact, this might work out as a net positive, because we have several new fleet rigs that would like to have a shot at deadline, namely Gary Musey. Who was the other one that was just on the top of my head and I forgot? So it was supposed to be Toothless running this week and not LoLo. So we're gonna have, the weeks are gonna get, everything goes kerblooey from here on, because Toothless will run with Gary Musey, and we should have, we have Tank. So we have enough to fill a week of 4. So group 5 is basically gonna throw the whole thing out of whack, and then we will try to get it back correct for week 6. Man, I tell you something, at no point, and I'm talking, we finished recording at about 2 hours ago. Never did I once, cleaning the rigs, putting the rigs away, turntable shots, all of it, at no point did it occur to me at all LoLo had run before. So LoLo ran twice. We'll see if you can notice any differences. All right, back to the intro, back to your regularly scheduled programming. We have additionally miraculously made it to Group 4. This is indeed Group 4, another selection of the worst and the first, pulled from the Mavericks leaderboards. We got bookends. The two that were the first are on the outsides, and the two that kind of did the worst are in the middle. And it's not entirely, I mean, let's be realistic about it. It's not entirely surprising. Moving left to right, LoLo, a high-low chassis with a 2-low gearbox. That's how they got the LoLo name. Mia's Portal Axles, J-Concepts Megalithics. LoLo pretty well sorted out. Immediately beside LoLo, Lord Pentabee, who is just an Enduro SE with SSD Diamond Pro axles. End of list of modifications. Stock everything else on there. Then beside that, Ruby, an Element trail runner that has a couple parts here and there changed. Their IFS 1 has been updated to IFS 2, but nevertheless, you've seen the deadline terrain. You know how the deadline terrain is going to treat independent front suspension. Also, 2 sets of class 1s there in the middle. And then finishing out Group 4, the V-Nix, who is a VRD, but with Phoenix bits on it so that we can fit a Phoenix body. There it is, the V-Nix. It's a VRD Phoenix. Again, J-Concepts tusks, 3D printed inserts. The advantages lean fairly heavily towards LoLo and V-Nix. This is one where it's not going to be remarkably difficult to kind of guesstimate who's going to do the best here. The question marks hover above the Lord, Pentabee, first of his name, and Ruby. Like, of two nearly stock element platforms, one with a Stealth X, one with a Stealth XF, both on Class 1 tires, both on Class 1 Louise/Duratrax tires, pivots and mallets, respectively. Who is going to do the best out of those? And then we do have another kind of sub-competition between LoLo and the V-Nix. I think it's LoLo, right? I think it's LoLo and then V-Nix. And if we're going to forecasticate, I'm going to give the edge to the IFS-fitted Ruby because she's narrower, shorter, just altogether smaller. I think smaller is somewhat of an advantage here at Deadline. But Deadline is the group of rocks, 29 meters long in a row. We're going to find out who do the best. And, like, do I see a clear? No falls, 29? LoLo maybe. LoLo maybe. It's going to be, you know what we do. We send a shout out to those looking down from above us and we say, just keep the breakages to a minimum. There is not a lot of slipper clutches out here before you. As a matter of fact, LoLo has a slipper clutch mounted onto there, a Vanquish stock spur gear from, like, say, a Phoenix. So that is the only line of protection we have against us in these rocks. We have two very full bodies. This is the point where I always get nervous. So let's line it. We're gonna go like that, right, like that. It goes LOL, LOR, RU, VN. So we're gonna go like that. We're gonna bookend it. The two firsts will go first and last, and the two worsts will go second and third. That doesn't make any sense to anybody. I will see you about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 11 meters to my left. So what we have to hope is that we're not leading off with what is going to be the absolute very best, and then it's downhill from here. We want everybody to do well. We just recognize realities. We're also going to get to see if shimmed silicone is a hot ticket out here on the course. Is this the first shimmed silicone? This might be the first silicone period out here. Not a lot of silicone up at the top of the leaderboard. Not a lot of silicone at the bottom. LoLo's got a good breakover. So we're gonna try it right here. We're gonna have to shuttle this. Well, reverses are free. That might have looked sketchier than it felt. That felt just solid through there. Oh, a little angry Lexan noise there. Just the right width. Wow. This is the power of very narrow sliders and pretty long travel on the suspension. Yeah, nicely across there, across the top. I would be absolutely remiss if I did not point out that we are out on the course we're a little late. We're about 45 minutes late out onto the course today. You know, it's one of those days. Stay down, stay down. It is hot. You would never guess that we are into autumn, as it feels like middle of summer. Heat-wise, bug-wise, the amount of sweat generating wise. A LoLo through there, a little bit of fish hook, and we try. Oh, Woo! Very long travel. Yeah, we can get a little freewheel speed here. LoLo is a singular experience across this compared to others. Some have felt absolutely effortless. This feels like there's some potential for missteps And I think that feeling of potential for missteps might be squarely on the shoulders of the, let's call it the maintenance department. I'm not feeling enough damping. I'm feeling like the suspension geometry and setup is okay. I feel like these are indeed, yes, these are S8Es. I think most of their juices are not there anymore, despite being run upside down, because there'll be moments where a wheel catches, and when it cuts loose, that additional 70 grams per corner of silicones, it feels like it's just throwing that corner. So I noticed it early. There are like horse flies today. I noticed it early, so hopefully I can compensate it for it when we get over to the part where it gets ugly and everybody either fails or breaks. Yeah, I feel the weight holding the tire down, especially through there, very sure-footed. It's the moments where we're getting stuck and or unstuck, it feels like it's just throwing it into the air. Stay up high. Yeah, megalithics really grip. We're gonna see how much we can, how much that grip can we use. We're not gonna go to that low side. We're gonna stick as fence side as we can. Okay, I wanna see, ooh, don't. This is that unload moment. It's very webby. LoLo gets to bust webs. Oh, the weight held that down nice. Oh, no. We're getting into that spot where there is no really good line right here. Spider webs for extra grip. I mean, this could pay off. Oh, no. Nope. That's where broken axle housings come from. Just really needs some, a trip to Jenny's, some TRX4 shocks. Oh, could have gone straight through. Did not think that they had that much clearance to get through there that easily. Maybe spider webs are an advantage because it's holding on right, oh, and right through there, no problem. Okay, we've seen them before. Get to here, get that confidence, then fall into a pit. But no, LoLo's got the travel. LoLo's got that wheel weight. Right through. So the fall, yeah, genuinely could have been avoided, but thought we could hug that fence line all the way through. Could not. What I do know in terms of could nots, the next two are definitely not taking that line. So while others were getting back in line for tire, Lord Pentabee was getting back in line for body size. We can't get out on the outside edge. We have to try going straight over the top here. There we go. Now we've got to fall down the other side. Ooh. His approach isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. His departure, on the other hand, is bad. Oh, okay. All right. Oh my goodness, can he fit through there? Oh, climbing it. Oh, angry ABS noises. You know what? He is doing okay. The pivots. Uh-oh. No. Well, can anybody think of a more class 1 thing to have, like, you can do it, bud. You can do it. That's that. Okay. Respect where respect's due. He did it. Okay. Now he has to. Okay. We might cash in on anything we just earned. painful. Oh, you gotta give the man credit. Every inch this guy gains is a victory. There is no line for him here. Fence side seems slightly less dangerous. Oh, he's falling in a hole. Okay, now the body. Now we're gonna have to get the bumper over. Bumper over. Okay, what we have here now is he is stuck. You'll notice how low the note is on that motor. Oh man. From the little fella school of never say die. No. Nope. Betrayed by sliders. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the 4 meter mark. And getting over the... Yikes. Down real slow. So what we're gonna see is something kind of terrible. But mixed in with that, sprinkled on top of that, is a sales pitch for the pivot. We're gonna give him a. Yep, he pulled the entry. He didn't get a full clear there over 4, but you know what? We're going to allow it because no one has fought harder yet. That's. Come on, guy. No. Lord Pentabee, first of his name, Class 1 test vehicle. He's just too long for this. He is not. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 4 meters. He made it 4 meters. Somebody's got to finish in last. All right, we at least have to hope that the second verse is somewhat different than the first. We're gonna have to go the same thing. She's every bit as long. We get over the top. Okay, yeah. She's got a bit more pull in her, but his approach is a little bit better. Not a lot of bit better. Uh-oh. Oh, nicely done. Reaching down. IFS. Oh. There is also that advantage. I didn't even take this into consideration during the initial breakdown. I don't know why I didn't. Lexan versus ABS is advantage Lexan. Class 1, 12.8. Okay, now we gotta try. He failed high side. Did you hear that? Oh man, I hope something picked that up. She has got Rock Pirates sliders. That's not gonna end, is it? That can't end. Should we get back on? No problem on the back on. She's got Rock Pirates sliders, and I heard that metal slide down off of the spot that he got stuck on. You know what it comes down to out here? It's not width, it's not approach and breakover, it's not even the tire size. It's dang sliders. So I mean it is width, but it's not body width, it's internal stuff width. Get up high, get up high. You can use him if you have to. Oh! But okay, is that cheating? I don't know. But one way or the other, she got past the mark. Now, she has not made 5 meters yet, so we still have a tie at 4 meters. It just, man, you better be ready to use reverse, like a lot. Okay. Okay, if we can hook over the top, there's no way she can take that fence side. Stay hooked over the ridge. Okay, that's clear. That's clear of 5. Oh. So it was close. It was close. With how this is progressing, we may well only see 2 Class 1s make it to the next round. I feel like Zombie is all but guaranteed. That fell way too low right there. I feel Zombie is all but guaranteed to make it to the next round. This is the first time the V-Nix has been used in anger, shall we say, coming out on in a competitive fashion. After the build, just has not had a lot of running. Now he does have he's just got full width Phoenix sliders to fit a Phoenix body. So far, not impacting. Okay, we're gonna go high side here. Well, we got it hit now. These are Element Factory teams. Let me put it to you this way. I'm feeling it. The LoLo has got more, like, is it clearancing? Comes through these sections, feels more fluid. At the extreme, gets real loose. V-Nix is feeling just stuck down. Got some good suspension creep at the full. That was full crossed up flex and felt stable all the way across. Make the tree no problem. Ish. Yeah, same, should be around the same axle clearance. I'm getting the pumpkin bound on him a lot more. Now I want to see if that how does that load unload feel right here? It feels like it's going to toss his nose over. Yeah, he is shuttling right here. Real slow, keep it real slow, keep it real slow. High side wants to cut, don't let it cut. We have to stay full lock. It's transferring the weight in such a way as I don't like it. Better there, better there. Yeah, the lighter body, somewhat of an advantage here. Can we stay? Can we stay? Nicely done. In the top couple, through the trio, the Tree Amigos. Coming through here. And again, LoLo right through there. Oh, but this right here, don't get stuck and prove me wrong. Okay, V-Nix better at this, right through here. The Geo here. Yep, okay. A little sideways, good. I feel there are moments where I feel like I'm putting in too much speed. Oh, okay, we have to come around that. It's gonna shuttle. Look at that tusk pull. Pull! Okay, I can feel it getting light. I can feel it getting light. Reposition, reverses are free. Okay, there it is. I saw it drop back down. Now do we have the breakover though? Oh, okay. Felt just like LoLo there for a second. Split the difference there. Come across this backside. Phenomenal approach and could be super phenomenal. I just didn't want to cut the bottom of that grill off. I think it mostly just gets pushed out of the way. You know what I do is I forget. I look at it. My brain sees V-Nix. The rocks see VRD. So VRD is pretty well suited to stuff like this. Now we're gonna pause here for a second. Let me tell you the difference in feeling between factory team element shocks and S8Es. It's not even close. They're not even comparable. This feels like suspension. coming out of those SADs feels like, when is it going to go wrong? We're going to just take the Argenum line. We look pretty Argenum. Let's stick as Argenum as we can get, but we're going to also, going last, having a V name, finishing high with a low name is an advantage, because we're not going to try to hug fence side. We're going to go through the spider webs. The spider webs appear to be key, give you that extra little bit of spider grip. And then we're going to go for the pull right up through the middle here. No problem. Drop down. Here is the part where people get bit. So what we're going to do is not get bit. You're not out yet, dude. Cage through. Get that tire up. Okay. Hug pole side as best as you can right here. Don't drop back. Don't drop back. Ooh, little wheel speed. Nicely done. And, okay, I didn't anticipate it, but here it is. Here it is. V-Nix. 29.0. Full pull. No falls. That is only number 3? So I don't even know if anyone could make a convincing claim of unexpected results. V-Nix and LoLo made it all the way. LoLo had one fall and should not have. Tried a line, tried the Argenum side, and I'm almost guaranteed betrayed by S8Es. Before this even gets edited, so long before you see it, I will be on the internet seeing if I can get a set of TRX4 shocks from Jenny's. I've said it in the Discord, I've said it in videos, I've said it in the live. There's quite a few S8E shocks, like stock V-Nix, VRD, stock Vanquish shocks. There's a lot of them in use in the fleet because people give them to me for free. And there's a reason that people give them away. Those have almost certainly leaked all their oil out. Look at the profile, look at the stance of V-Nix beside LoLo, and V-Nix felt easier to do it. There are also, that is silicone in LoLo, and those are Brorb inserts in the V-Nix. So a little bit of an advantage there, particularly as his suspension was functional. What we also saw here is that F10 portals, side by each, up against Mias nylons, those Mias nylons get through a little easier. They just do. There's more static bag in LoLo. So LoLo is effectively sitting lower, but pulled through those little notchy sections more easily. So 29.0, 29.1, 5.3, 4.3. As we move forward, as more rigs run, I don't know if anybody can do worse than 4 meters. Do we have a body bigger than that? I don't know. It feels bad because Lord Pentabee is a test guy. He's a hard worker. He does his things, and he runs a test protocol. If we took that body off and put any body on, he's going to make it far. Well, I can't make that prognostication. We're going to have to wait until the week that has Baseline in it, because Baseline is just him with a stock Sendero body on it. Same gearbox, same pretty much, but class 2s. Ooh, class 2s. And well, okay, you know what? We'll all find out together. What we found out today is that it is October here. It is almost unbearably hot. Like almost hot enough to where I was like, maybe we should film this on a different day. But we got it in, we got it done, and yeah. Ruby beat Lord Pentabee by about a meter, and you know, somebody could send that to umpire's review, really. They kind of slid off the top of him to get to the next point. But I'm fair, and LoLo, like others who have had a single fall, would like to lodge a formal complaint in that maybe a line was selected that, you know, V-Nix got to benefit from a better line. Saw what not to do. 2 full pulls, 7 falls this week, down from, I think it was 9 in the week before. Nobody even came close to breaking anything, so that's an absolute positive. In the spirit of absolute positives, I'm positive in my thankfulness for having you here for today. You loyal few, the regular and routine viewers of not just Crawlympics, but every installment of Wheelin' Wednesday, the least watched feature on the channel. And I have to think that that's because it's Wednesday. Like, maybe people just don't watch videos on Wednesday. I don't know why. Wednesday is the day that makes the week long. So, like, why not come in here and try to knock the week down in length just a little bit? I do indeed looking forward to seeing you in whatever next installment, whether it's Wheelin' Wednesday or anything else. I thank you so much again for joining us here today. I hope that in between now and when we meet again, you one and all do your very best to have a good one, everybody. We will see you again here from the canyon. I'm gonna go inside now because it's proper hot, and look how whited out that exposure is. That's how hot it is. Like, in light terms. I've really lost the plot here at the end, but the Midwest goodbye, it continues on seemingly forever. Yeah, that's all I've got for that one. I'll see you next time, everybody.